Captain's log, August 13th, 2023. Oh God, I felt dead to the world today. I didn't go to bed until 7 in the morning, which isn't that abnormal for me. I'm usually up till at least 4, sometimes later. The daylight snuck up on me. I totally turned around when I went to go to bed. I was like, fuck, it's daylight. Damn. It got me this time. Sometimes I feel like I'm playing a game with the sun. Like, who's, am I? It's like because I just lose track of time because, like, at night is when I get in my flow state. Like, I am a creature of the night, at least on this side of the planet. Someone please send me to Japan. I'll be a day person over there, guys. And then, maybe I'll seem a little more normal to y'all, but I don't know. I like being weird. Anyways, yeah, so I totally didn't get out of bed until like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I woke up a few times. I think I had a bunch of dreams and stuff. Might have talked on the phone a little bit and then went back to sleep. Because, like, every time I woke up, I just felt so exhausted. And I was just like I had stuff that I had planned to do today, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to my body. My body is really tired. I'm just going to sleep until it wants to wake up. And that's just kind of how I do things most of the time these days. I've been really working on, like, listening to my body a lot more, especially since the surgery. And instead of fighting my body, like, working with my body. And yeah, so I eventually got up, and I, I think ever since I got home, I've felt, I mean, not sick, but like a little under the weather, like tired. Like, I've had like a little bit of a cough. I think it's gone away now. Usually when you travel, like, allergy stuff kind of hits and everything. But yeah, I caught up with some friends. I think I made a video at some point. I don't even remember what video I made for yesterday. Like, when I was in Vegas, I did good. Like, I did all my video editing for all the days I was in Vegas. So all I had to do was, like, post them while I was traveling. But I did not make one for the days that I came back, so I'm having to, like, wing that each day. So I've had to do, like, little simpler videos. Haven't had time to do, because I have a whole bunch of, like, really elaborate ones that I'm really excited to work on, that are more like narrative and stuff like that. But they're just gonna have to wait till I have um, more time to fool with them. And anyways, yeah, caught up with some friends. Went to the sex shop, guys, because we're just gonna, like, I'm like, fuck it, man. Like, I'm gonna talk about anything and everything. I needed to go get some new toys. Because some of these things just do not freaking last very long. And, I'm 40 years old. I'm at the end of the baby making years, and my hormones are trying to hijack my brain. I posted a video on my personal TikTok about why do women, yes, yeah, I think it was yesterday. Why do women not warn other women about how fucking crazy we get, in our 30s and our 40s, when our hormones and shit basically try to body snatch us. I mean, like, you know, you know. I think I'm gonna let my body win. I think my brain is almost ready to surrender. I'm like, please stop torturing me, please stop torturing me. I was talking to Carl. Y'all don't get y'all's hopes up. I'm just talking about this because this is my vlog, okay? Don't get your hopes up. But I was talking to Carl the other day, and I was like, Carl, you better try and make a fucking baby with me. I mean, one of my big reasons for having weight loss surgery was to get my body in better shape so that we could possibly have a kid. Now, I'll say this, because I'm still in a battle, my brain against my body. I want to try and make a baby, but there's part of me that really hopes we don't get pregnant. There's part of me that does, but there's part of me that hopes we don't. So I'm just like, I think I've told Carl several times in the past, I'm like, Carl, if we don't, at least, it's like, I don't want to live with regret, and I don't want to not try out of fear, even though there is a lot of fucking fear or whatever. I'm like, can we just try? And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I don't think I want to do fertility treatments. I don't want to do any of the extra stuff. I just want to see, if I get my body back in a good enough state, is it good enough? If we get knocked up, it's meant to be. If we don't get knocked up, then whatever. But yeah, but we have to wait until at least November before we start trying. And there is part of me, I didn't really care that much about losing that much weight when I first did the weight loss surgery, but there's part of me, it's like, oh man, I wonder if I should wait a little longer because I imagine that getting pregnant would like slow down the weight loss process. And yes, I wonder if I should wait till I just lose like a little more weight. Like I'm right under 220 right now, and I think like my goal weight would be like 160. Like I think that's around the area. But man, I would really love to get down to like 180 pounds. Like that would be fantastic. I'd be totally happy there. Like I've got down to 200 before. If I could just lose a little bit more than that, I think I'd feel fantastic, and I think I'd be happy with like how my body looks. Plus, I get torn. I mean, like I did like how I looked when I was younger and thinner, though not at my thinnest. Like my thinnest was too thin, but I do really like being voluptuous, and I really don't want to lose all of this. Um, so yeah, like 180 just feels like a really good number. So send me some good vibes, guys. And yeah, so that was one of the conversations today. And I had a great time at the sex shop talking to the shopkeepers. Normally, when I go to these places, I've been getting like a little more bold when I talk to them, like a little less shy. Because the first few times I went, like I feel super awkward, like oh, I'm so embarrassed to be in here or whatever. But then, like the time before last, I was at a shop and talking to a guy about like different gels and stuff, and I'm like, well, freak, if I can talk to this dude about this stuff, then whatever, like it's just gonna think of it like going to the doctor's office. These are professionals that can give me advice on different things. So and also it's just, if you've never been to a sex shop, man, you should go, because I love to walk around and just look at things and be like, hell is it? I mean, well, first let me say, there was some really cool like dildo things called creature cocks. Oh God, I was like, what is, these are cool. They're cool. They look cool. They look cool. But then you look around at some other toys, and I'm just like, I look at stuff and I'm always like, first, what is this? Because like the labels on like sex toy packaging and like materials and stuff, like they never freaking really tell you like, what, where does this go, how do you use it, like they need to hire a graphic designer like me that can like look at their packaging and be like, okay, you're missing some details, you need to add this here or whatever. But then also sometimes you see stuff and it's like, I mean, I have a picture in my head right now, something I saw earlier, and I'm like, I don't think there's a human being alive that can fit that in their body, but they have a whole bunch of these things for sale. Like, how does that work? Are you trying to kill someone, like impaling them from the inside? Anyways, I have so many questions every time I go to these places. So you should go look around one just for kicks, guys. It's really entertaining. Carl and I have gone together before and done this. We'll walk around and we'll be like, what in the world is this? It's so much fun. Anyways, so yeah, and then I got me I was bad. I got some Burger King because I haven't had a chance to go get groceries yet. And then I came and I got sucked into the Facebook and catching up with people, and I'm working on downloading my phone, all my photos and stuff that maybe I'll post 5 years from now. And my sister posted that she's going to Tampa soon. And that reminded me that, man, ever since I went to Tybee Island last month, I have felt the ocean calling me back. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go check my timeshare and see if their location in South Alabama happens to have availability. And guess what? It does. So I'm going to the beach in 2 days because YOLO, you only live once, guys. And the class I'm teaching doesn't start back for 2 weeks, so I'm squeezing in every freaking ounce of fun that I can. Anyways, yeah, that's been my day. So peace, guys. Go to a sex shop. They're lots of fun, super entertaining.